Hello fellow YouTubers and welcome to another video. Sorry I've been out for a while. We've had some internet problems and I've just been waiting on some stuff to come in the mail. It's taken a while, but it's here. Um, I did change my YouTube name to David's Game Stash, like a stash of games basically. So um, that was the only update I have for y'all. Now let's get into the pickups. First we have World Class Baseball for the TurboGrafx 16. This is actually a sports game, which I do love sports games. If they're cheap and abundant, I'll pick them up when I can. This only cost me like $8 online, so that's pretty cool. I put it in this 2-sleeve card case. Next, another pickup from online. Oops, got it upside down. Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. This in Japan is called Mario RPG 3. So that's pretty cool. I don't have the Japanese version, but this was all I could find, so that's okay. We have a NES game, Rocket Ranger. As you can tell, I haven't opened it yet. I do like NES games. I seem to play more retro than modern stuff, so I try to pick those up when I can. Super Mario RPG. This was cheaper than the North American version, so our version is a little bit more expensive, so I figured I'd just get the Japanese version. And this was a cool find. I saw a video about how expensive this was, and this is basically Lunacy, the Japanese Sega Saturn version. This is the Japanese version, which is I only paid like $10 for this, so that's pretty cool. I haven't opened it yet. I'll save that for later. Pokemon Red. The game is in there. Yeah, the game is in there. It's just I haven't opened it yet. I did play it to try it out just to make sure it worked. So, and this, oops, I forgot to take it out of the box. This is Jasikun Necromancer. I probably just butchered the name. I'm sorry. This is for the PC Engine, and it's a Hue card, which is pretty cool. I do like Japanese games a lot more lately, so I try to find them cheap when I can. I think this was like $15, so that's not bad. Next, we have, I'll do the systems next. Yeah, it's not in the best of condition, but I did clean out the pins on the DS and the Game Boy, and it does play both DS and Game Boy. It's just the hinge is broken, and that's just about it, basically. When I turn it on, eventually the color will fade a little, but I can still push on the touchscreen, but I may have to see if I can find a replacement screen for that. So other than that, that's pretty cool. Oops, get back here. Sorry about that. Next, we have a Famiclone, which this does look like a Famicom, but it's got 2 ports in the front. The original one has only 1 port in the front, and the wires are connected on the back, hardwired in. I do have a power cable and AV cable, so I'm testing it out. I think I just need to dust the inside of those connectors just to make sure. Also the pin connectors on the game part as well. Other than that, it does turn on, and it does work. Next, we have a Japanese GameCube, which this was, I believe, $55 and some change, with tax, of course. The memory card, I already had that, so I just put it in there. Yeah, I got 3 games. I'll be going over one of them. Then I'll do a Japanese collection after this video. It does work. It does turn on. They packaged it really well to make sure it came safe. So that's pretty cool. Let me scoot that back. Now this is what I was really wanting. It is a Japanese Famicom disk system, which is really cool. The Famicom sits on top like that. You put in the RAM adapter here, and this is basically your AV port, although the original Famiclone has RF, but this plays floppy disk like games called a disk card. I don't have many of them, but so far the system is really good. The person who sold it to me, they cleaned it, calibrated it, and replaced the cable in there that eventually snaps over time. So I'm still looking for some cheap cables to make sure I have enough on hand just in case I need to repair it myself. But this was kind of expensive, so it wasn't that expensive, about $120. This is actually pretty cool. I like retro games a lot lately, and I've been collecting stuff like this. This one was one of my must-buys that I really wanted. Now we'll get into the games, starting with the disc system. Ultraman Club, which is, I haven't played this one yet. It came in the mail a few days ago, and it has the wax paper cover and the artwork and the manual, which is in this little case, which is really cool. That's really cool. This one, there are 4 games that I got in a set. I'm not going to say the names because I might butcher them like I did last one. But I haven't tested that one out. Or Mr. Gold. I have I have tested this one, and it does work. It seems to be the same character that's on here that's on the game, so that's good. Now the thing about these are they're rewritable, which there were kiosks back in the 80s and 90s that you could just put one of these in, pay a certain price, and rewrite it to a different game. Say you had Ultraman and you wanted Mario, so you just put it in there and pay a little bit and have a new game. So that was pretty cool. I don't see the kiosks. They're way out of my budget, but I wouldn't mind going to look around, just see what they look like. But yeah, this one I haven't played yet either. Sorry. This one I did play some of. It's interesting. It's a dating sim called Nakayama Mio no Tokimeki High School. I'm sorry, I butchered that one, I'm guessing. But I do enjoy these games. They're actually pretty fun. I like how they're easy to store as well. They don't take up much space, which is really good. So you can have 2 rows on your shelving unit full of them. Next, we'll get into the Famicom game that I got. This came with the Famicom console, which is pretty cool. Rockman 1, this is the first one. It is sun faded quite a bit, but I haven't tested it out. I did clean the pins and the inside and just to make sure it would work. I haven't tested it out yet. Naruto 2 Ninja Wars, which is really cool for the GameCube. Also have Zoids vs. 2 and Starflex Adventure. Now, we'll get into the recent game store pickups. I don't go to the game store as much. I try to stay home as much as possible and just try to... Well, I just don't go out much because... well... But some of the games I did pick up are really cool. Ridge 2, which I got to the point where you're supposed to make a name for yourself, like racing. You're supposed to enter a racing tournament and some kind of battle tournament. I forgot what it was called, but it's actually a really good game. Killzone Shadowfall. I played a little bit of this, and it's actually really good. I like how you can call the drone and you can have a wire attached to a tree and not grapple down, but slide across, surprise your enemies, which is pretty cool. This one I haven't tried, but I heard good things about. Middle Earth Shadow of War. Now this, I do like mythology and stuff, so I figured I'd give this one a go. I may have to play that tonight. The Division, the first one. I do have the internet's back up and running, so I might see if I can play that one. Fallout 4. Haven't played it, but from what it looks like, it looks really good. Actually, you know what? I'll play that one after this. Metro Redux, Last Light, and 2033. I played both campaigns. Got pretty far in each one. They're really good. I like how you can choose to be good or bad in certain situations, but I always try to try to be the good guy. So the games are pretty good. I haven't gotten far in 2033 yet. I'm still in the open zone, so haven't gotten far in that one. Fear 2 Project Origin. I'm at the school on this game, and so far I really do like the horror effects, which is really cool. Final Fantasy X Part 2. I don't have the first one, but I heard this one's really good too. Now everybody talks about this one, and I figured I'd try it. The Evil Within. It is supposed to be about going into the mind of a madman, basically, so this ought to be pretty good. I do like horror stuff lately. Guitar Hero Live. I don't know where to find a guitar yet, so I might have to look that up. Battlefield 1. I really want to try Battlefield 5 and Call of Duty Ghosts for the Xbox One. Next we have Battlefield Hardline. I played this for the PS3. It's really good, actually. I got to the airfield and haven't got past that yet. So, Titanfall, the first one. It does require internet, but I still don't have an Xbox One, but I'm just not sure if I should get one just yet. Battlefield 3. I have 2 copies of this now because mine is a little cracked in the circular part of it, so I bought this one for it, and it was only $1, so that's pretty cool. That is it for this video. My next video collection will be a Japanese and some other unboxings as well. This is David saying, see you in the next round.